Hello. Welcome back to Planner Apocalypse, where today I think I'm just gonna mess around and try to see what the heck I want to do with my 2023 Memento Mori Goals planner. There are still a lot of options and I don't know what I want to do yet. So first, I think we are just gonna start by taking apart the old one and putting it away. I have, the self-care sheets that I filled out from the beginning of the year. Just gonna put those away since I used them. We're just gonna start going. I'm gonna keep the goals and other stuff in here maybe. I don't know. No, I'm gonna take it out. Dang it, there go my dividers. I was hoping to reuse those dividers. I'll still reuse the dividers. It's my planner. I do what I want. So these are all of my sticky notes from 𝖎𝖊𝖓𝖙. Obviously the month of December is not over yet, so I'm not going to be clearing my Kanban board yet. I don't know if this is going to even fit on these expander discs. Okay, that's... Whew! Oh my gosh. Look at that. It's very fat on top, too. 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓. This is probably the fattest planner I have ever had in my life. That's impressive. Look at that. That is 1 year in the Memento Mori Gold Planner. There's a lot of extra pages in here though, so I'm curious to, cause I did streamline the market version, if you will, and there's also my 𝖎𝖊𝖓𝖓𝖓 pages and a few other pages like the self-care booklet from 𝖒𝖊𝖓𝖓𝖓. But yeah, that's it. I am shocked. I am very shocked. I don't think this would even fit in there, so I'm not even gonna try. Okay, that is one. So for the next thing, I'm gonna I got my budget stuff in here, and these are work related things in here. I think I'm going to just take my budget stuff out. I'm actually considering going back to the color block layout in the classic for my homeschool planner. I know I literally just did the 𝖎𝖊𝖓𝖓𝖓 rings thing, but I'm in such a state with that. I just don't know. So we're just gonna put these covers on. So I have a few different options as far as what I can use for the Memento Mori Gold Planner, and I think the main question is, am I going to be using Classic Happy Planner, or am I going to be putting the weekly pages in my 𝖎𝖊𝖓𝖓𝖓 cousin, as I did with this week? You know, that would force me to be in this book, and the remaining 3 months, because this is the spring cousin, as you can see, I missed a lot of days in here. I don't know whether I want to just abandon ship and use the 𝖎𝖊𝖓𝖓𝖓 original, the little one, as my daily planner and journal, and then put the recovery journal in with my Maker's Year work book. I really don't know. I kind of feel like that should be separate, but I also have a lot of options and I'm having analysis paralysis. Otherwise, I just don't use the weekly spreads, and I feel like that's a waste, you know? You have all these pretty pages. But yeah, anyway, like I was trying to say, so this would be the first week in January, and I would be gluing pages in, so they'd be a little bit stiff like this one. So I printed the pages out on 𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖓 paper and then pasted them in. So this is 3 sheets of 𝖘𝖊𝖓𝖓 paper together, so it feels a little bit like a very thin cardstock maybe. I don't know. One of my concerns is how thick is that going to make the rest of these weeks, and if I were to, you know, use this, I would take it out of here and then put it in either my 𝖎𝖊𝖓𝖓 or this Webster's Pages, you know, journal, bullet journal folio, or whatever the heck it's called. But like it has this back strap for any kind of journal, and then it's got 4 strings that you can add. You know, like this is just a lined journal from 𝖎𝖎𝖓𝖓, which I would need for taking notes on all of the copious books that I'm going to be reading this year. So there's that. Everything would be together. However, for my Maker's Year, I am looking at using a 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓. I was supposed to film the Maker's Year video today, but I didn't, and then I ran out of sunlight. And I don't have any, you know, I don't have any lights to film with. I'm very behind in my journaling. Options are plentiful, and it's hard for me to make a decision. I think my mom is giving me one of the Nightmare Before Christmas happy planners for my birthday this year, which is on the 29th. So now I feel like I should use that for a new template or like use it for work. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that now. Oh yeah, and if I were also to use, you know, the Webster's Pages thingy here, I would print out my Memento Mori booklet in an A5 thing and put it on a string. Whether I do that, I think the whole thing would fit. But the whole thing that I like about how I have the flow of the planner is that it just goes. You don't have to like remember to flip back to different spots. So is that going to be an issue if I do it that way? I don't really know. I also have this faux leather cover from the Happy Planner. It's like a snap-on cover. These pentacle mini discs are from 𝖒𝖊𝖓𝖓𝖓 on Etsy. She's amazing stuff. So that's a possibility. Obviously not with these discs because they're too small. But then I also got a couple of things from Cloth and Paper. So I have just clear glass plastic covers that I could use. So not really sure what I want to do as of right this second. So I think we should write some things down. Where's my hideous puzzle? All right. So what we're going to do is go like that. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna make little buckets, right? We've got the Memento Mori goal planner. This is my number 1, my life planner and goal planner, right? And then we have my Maker's Year. We've got the Nightmare Before Christmas happy planner, question mark. I think that would probably be for work. And then I would put like these, the HB90 stuff I could put in there, or just like all these note pages and stuff. So work and social media, I could just use note pages in the back of this because I have plenty of paper, and then it would be, you know, like a bullet journal. Just write down random stuff. So for the Maker's Year, I want to do recovery budget, but I also have the Hobo original, and I also have the 5-year journal. All right. Oh, and I also have the 𝖎𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓𝖓 cousin. Jesus. I was also considering just moving into this as like my daily planner and just like a journal, and then if I have overflow journaling, I could use my 5-year journal, and then everything would be starting at the same time. That would also mean that I would be committing to disc bound and, you know, not trying the A5. I almost feel like I should try the A5 and the disc bound. Well, I mean, I already know the disc bound works, right? Why is this so stupidly hard? What did I like about this being disc bound? Let's start with that. Okay. I liked being, well, first of all, I have a lot of the accessories for it. So that was, you know, that was nice to have. I have a lot of Happy Planner stickers and stickers that are sized for the classic size. I would get a little bit more room for a task list. Let's compare. I would definitely be printing the color because I need it in my life. I feel like I did okay with it in the A5 size. And again, the issue, what is the issue? Is there an issue? I guess it's really just like the stickers that are holding me back. I don't know, as usual. But yeah, again, like I designed the planner to flow a certain way. So if I put it in here, then I would have all my months up here, then I would have all my weeks, and then I would like the fact that it would have all my days together, because then I would just be carrying around, the one Webster's Pages thing, or even this one book. I'm kind of tempted to just try it for 3 months in here and see how that works. That also means not using my stickers. I mean, it would be an option. Yeah, all right. So I think I'm gonna just do both. I'm gonna set up both. Is that indulgent? I think that might be a little bit indulgent and I feel bad. Or do I just give up the spring start cousin and just move into something with a January start? Because that would take care of this. I would just move into this, and so it would be like this and this, like that. And also this. There'd be a nice little pile. Though I could also, hang on. So I also have this studio note from 𝖙𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖊𝖓. It's made with Zen paper, which I know the owner, I forgot his name, was really excited. He thought it was going to be like the replacement for Tomoe River paper, but it doesn't take fountain pen very well. I could use this. It's got the same 3.7 millimeter grid that the Hobonichi cousin and 𝖎𝖐 do. I could use this as a Memento Mori goal planner and just paste things in like a bullet journal or a 𝖙𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓. That seems like a lot of printing out for my, like I would have to do the goal booklet separately because otherwise that's going to be a whole lot of printing out. I think there are like 300 pages in here. 432 pages. So the question that's on everyone's minds, what are you doing? I feel like trying to paste everything in here is silly, and I don't want to have to draw it out, to be honest. Those days are gone. So if I wanted to start over, I would just get a new Hobonichi cousin. If I wanted to do that in an A5, I should say, I would just get a new cousin. And I feel like that's a little indulgent, so I'm going to just finish out in here just, the way it is. I might even be able to use these weekly pages that I didn't use to like paste stuff in, but I'm probably just gonna let them go. Like these are the two weeklies that I did, and I'm like, I enjoyed the hourly the first time I tried it, but I like how I plan better. It works better with my brain. Like I don't need to see when things are happening, like on an hour by hour thing. I need my to-do list. I need my Alistair method. All right, what am I doing? We're gonna put this away, I guess. So if I continue with this, that means what about this? Also, as someone kindly pointed out in the comments of my Hobonichi unboxing, this is the new Sanzen Tomoe River paper in this little booklet thing. It occurred to me like after I edited the video. I'm like, oh yeah. Because right now they're still using the original Tomoe River paper, but next year for 2024 they're going to be in the... Oh, that's so cute. Like, look at how quaint and small it is. If I were to use this as my recovery journal, I don't think I would use the calendars. I don't know, man. There's so many options. What if I choose wrong? All right, so I know for a fact that I need to have monthlies, weeklies in order for this to work. So whether that is the Hobo cousin or just the disc bound, like I don't want to have to put this stuff in a blank journal because it's just too heavy. So originally I wanted to use a bullet journal for work, but I love my mommy. But the Nightmare Before Christmas planner is kind of throwing a wrench in my plans. So I feel like this is going to be going deeper into my work, kind of breaking down things. Unless I just gut the Nightmare Before Christmas thing. I just gut it and take the covers and the dividers and then sell the guts. Do I want to do that? And just use the shell for my Memento Mori goal planner? That's an option. I use the Hobonichi Cousin for daily planning and for daily journaling and memory keeping. I don't use the 5-year journal at all, and I really want to. Does anybody do decorative, like memory keeping in a 5-year journal? If you know of anybody that does, can you post some links? Because I kind of want to see. All right, so the contenders for this are 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓, that I'm talking about the Maker's Year recovery budget thing, 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓, and the Hobo Original. I'm going to say Hobo OG. So we're going to box the title things so I know what the heck is going on. I feel like this is too many. This is too many now. Mother of pearl. All right, so for the Maker's Year, I also need notebooks for taking notes on books that I'm reading. I don't want to take reading notes in the 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓 though. So there's that. Because I want to have those separate so that I can, get rid of them or archive them when they're done, filled up. All right, so I need work budget. I need note paper. I don't necessarily need monthly calendars every single month, like I said in my Techo Kaigi, but if I have them, I could use to track videos and stuff like that. Dude, this is stressing me out. Unless I use the weeklies for tarot, which is what I've been trying to do and unsuccessfully in the Hobonichi Cousin. I mean, the Hobo Original doesn't have weeklies, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. And honestly, oh my gosh. I feel like I should just... I'm a silly butt, and maybe I should not keep the Hobo Original. And maybe instead of a 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓, I should use an 𝖎𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓. But I feel like that might be too small for what I had planned. Why are things so hard? I don't like this. I mean, I could use this to make sticker kits. That's one way of using this. But I feel like that's a waste. It's got the lovely paper in it. Maybe I'll just use it as an art journal or something. Why do I do this? Because I also have, an 𝖎𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓 that I could use. I also have this awesome circus cover for an 𝖎𝖎𝖓𝖓 Hobonichi. I've got these notebook things. I've got this thingy. I've got this thingy. And here's the 𝖎𝖎𝖓𝖓. Oh yeah. This sticker is, this is Dumpy the Clown. And my cousin owns Circus Trash Shop on Etsy. I will link her below if you want some clowns. I feel like the 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓 doesn't lay open as well as the Hobonichi does. Is that my imagination? I'm not super used to 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓s. Wait just a second. I've complicated things by bringing another option in. And now I don't know what I'm even doing anymore. Alright, so if I was using the Cousin for the Memento Mori goal planner, that's what that is. And I used Webster's Pages folio thingy. So this would be the book and back, and then 4 strings. So I would need the Memento Mori Goal Planner Goals workbook, and I would need reading notes for my Maker's Year. Another option, I know, I'm just making things worse. Another option that I have for my Maker's Year is this bullet journal edition 2, where this could go in the string thing, because then all the Maker's Year stuff would be together. I kind of don't want to journal in this though. Why is that? I don't know. That's weird. All right, we're going back over here. I mean, one of the pluses of this is that the pages are thick. So if I use this as my Maker's Year thing, anything I draw in here would show up really nicely without any ghosting. Whereas in 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓, it will ghost. I'm pretty sure. Let me look in my own 𝖍𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓 that I have used. This is my class thingy. And yeah, it ghosts. I have a lot of Tomoe River pages glued in here, like all of these pages. It's mostly glued stuff. So yeah, there would be a lot of ghosting. I'm sorry, this is a shit show, you guys. This is stupid. Will I even post this? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I look like an idiot. Isn't the original size B6. Yeah, just about, yeah. It's a little bit bigger. This was a bullet journal of mine in 2020. This was a pastel goth theme that I did one week. Yeah, this is when I had my regular journal in there with my bullet journal. Every year I would do a planner dump. Planner pros and cons. Wow, I should look at that actually. Thank you very much. All right, we need to be a big girl and we need to make a decision. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna put this aside because I don't need that right now. You know what? I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what I've dreamed. I'm gonna put my Memento Mori stuff in the 𝖦𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓 cousin. We're gonna just try it. If it doesn't work, I can always print, you know, stuff for in the springtime. So that's one. We're gonna do the cousin. Oh man, why did I buy all this other stuff then? Oh man, I got all these beautiful covers that are nice and clear. What did I do that for? I think we're gonna try the cousin for 3 months. And if at the end of the first month it does not work out, I have the right to reprint, okay? All right, so there's that. I'm gonna do the cousin because then hopefully that will just remind me to do my journal entries and stuff too. Because it will be on my desk and it'll be very nice. Everyone will be happy. So, okay, so that's that. Do I want to keep the A6 or do I want to use it for my recovery journal? I will use it for my recovery journal. And I will keep my, what about my Maker's Year stuff? Do I need to do anything specific for that? Just like take notes and shit? All right, so this is gonna be my recovery journal and I will need my 𝖒𝖊𝖓𝖓𝖓 sobriety pages and let me get those little notebooks. If you have any opinions on the two covers, let me know. The dreamy star pastels or the circus for my recovery journal. Which one? Let me know in the comments. Got a pencil board already. These things are being saved. And that goes with my A6. That was actually supposed to be my homeschool thing because I was going to do a homeschool bullet journal at the beginning of the year and then I decided not to. Now I'm like, why did I do that? All right, this is my recovery journal. I will get my other accessories. This is another pencil board. This is a card case for the A6 accessories. It's a 𝖦𝖎𝖓𝖓𝖓 brand thingamajig that I bought last year, I think. And this is a photograph thing also for the A6. I used it to hold stickers, you know, like an adult. So this is my recovery journal. Let me pull this back out and I'm gonna take this stuff out. My old manifestation journal. I have this really weird habit of not filling out my journals these past couple of years. I think it's because I don't make time to do it, but this was supposed to be my life journal where, you know, I'm like journaling things, as well as a couple of bullet journal type spreads like books I read or notes on things, but I just ended up journaling on my iPad and I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. Saz gave this to me, Mummy of the Year. That's very funny. I like it. These are just like scrapbook paper things. This journal came in this Webster's Pages thing. They don't have this particular one anymore. They do have like a white and gold striped one. I also have a new one of those and this. So I can use this as my new like manifestation journal or something. This is going to be reading notes and this is going to be my daily driver. I'm probably going to set this up in a different video because it's already 10 o'clock and there you have it. Yeah, let me just grab everything and put them where they're supposed to be. Because I didn't know what I was doing, so I didn't have anything prepared, you know? Boop. This is not a real credit card. This came with a Pizzicato 5 CD in like 1995 or something like that. So you cannot steal it from me. Get your own. And I've got some stickers. I think I'm just gonna put my journal back in here. This is where it lived before. Take this. Oh, okay, I'm getting closer. I don't know how this is going to work with a floppy book like this, whether it's, you know, really meant for a hardcover or not. but we shall find out. So I don't want to crowd the strings because I want to be able to put Memento Mori stuff in front so it's accessible. And I guess that's it then for right now. I gotta go print out a bunch of stuff. Ay Dios mío. This will go over in here like so. Very, very nice. And that's gonna be that. And we have the recovery journal here, and I can put this away, and I can put these away. I need to figure out something to do with my homeschool planner, and you know what I'm doing with my work stuff, my HB90 stuff. Like I said, I think my mom got me a thingy, so this will probably be homeschool right here. There you go. This is my life, okay? Like I just don't know, man. But we've got these little notebooks if I need extra notebooks for my recovery journal, or like, you know, because that's gonna be a whole other thing. I still have to film that tomorrow, so maybe I will definitely go into that tomorrow. I probably will not set it up tomorrow. If you are confused yet, welcome to the club. Thank you for joining me for this hot mess. And hopefully you have better decision-making skills than I do. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.